One of the features with Canvas is that it allows the user to update their notification settings. And because of this, notification settings are individual to each person, and a teacher does not have access to change those in any way. They cannot say how often that their students are communicated with and what is sent out to them via email. So if you would like to update that so that you get alerted when certain things change in your course, the courses that you're enrolled in, you can do that for yourself, and it will carry over to all courses. And the way you'll do that is you're going to start here by going to your Account tab, and then you're going to choose Notifications. Once you're in the notification settings, you are going to see that you have several options of how often you see communication from each course. You can choose to be notified right away. You can get a daily summary of activities. You can get a weekly summary of activities, or you can tell Canvas not to send you anything. So we're going to look at some of these options that you have, and I'll tell you what I recommend for you to do. This first one is due date. So if a teacher decides to change the due date of an assignment, you would be alerted. So I would say you should want to probably know about that either right away or daily at least. Grading policies. This one probably isn't going to be as critical for you to know about, but if someone your teachers decided to change the rubric, or maybe the amount of points allowed, that would alert you of that. I don't think that happens too often, so that one's maybe not as important to get announcements about as often. Course content. So this would let you know if there's been new content or content changed within the course. So you may want to also update this one. I have it set currently to not send me anything. I may want to change that to tell me daily. Files is in the same kind of category for me. So this would be if your teacher adds a file for maybe to look at, isn't going to be something that you have to do something with, but maybe something for you to look at. So I might want that daily as well. Announcement. This is an important one that I would say I would choose to have it notify me right away. So if your teacher puts an announcement in telling you to maybe go to a different Zoom number during the day, or that they've added something that they need you to take a look at, or there's a new announcement from the principal, that way you would get that right away. This announcement created by you is only for the teacher, so you're not going to need to do anything there. Grading. This will alert you to when your grades have been entered or changed, or if that grade weight has changed. So probably just daily is fine. If you want it right away, that's also fine. You can click this box so you can actually get scores in those emails instead of just saying that something has changed. Just make sure you know that is there's sensitive content being sent. So as long as you're okay with that, you can check that box. Invitation, I'm not sure you're going to see as many with those, so that's kind of up to you. Submissions and late grading are both going to be specific to teachers, so you're not going to need to do those as a student. But when we come down here to submission comment, this one's going to be an important one that I would choose to have that sent to me immediately. This is going to let you know that once you've submitted an assignment, if your teacher goes in and makes any comments in the speed grader section, maybe asking you for corrections or reminding you to go back and do a page, or maybe just telling you did a great job, you would be alerted to that right away so that you can go in and look at that. Beyond this, I would say the only other one you might think about changing is down here in discussions. So this would let you know if your teacher's added a discussion post for you to respond to, and this one's going to let you know that a post that you've already commented on or are following in some way has new content. So you might want just a daily reminder about those. So these down here below, I would say you could probably just leave it however it is that it's defaulting. These aren't quite as critical as the ones up on top. So again, the ones I would really recommend you look at for sure are announcement and submission comment. These are probably the top two that I think you're going to need to know about right away, but some of these other ones are great ones to have as well. If your parents are observers, they may also want to look into their settings and change these, but also look at the show name of observed students in notifications if they have more than one student that they're observing, so that they know who they're getting a notification about. So I hope this was helpful. Let your teacher know if you have any questions.